you beautiful people. I'm Jennifer Ziliotto. Ask Jennifer, you are asking me and I am answering. And today's question sort of tackles style and people who inspire me on both Instagram and Pinterest. So I received an email from a lovely customer who says, my question is, at some point a few months ago, you mentioned Instagram accounts that you follow, and I'm wondering if you could mention who those were again, as I glanced then and forgot, but recall a couple of French women with style I found really interesting. So I am going to dive right into that juicy question because I love it. I'm going to head over to my Pinterest and show you some of the people that I follow both on Pinterest and on Instagram and why I like their style so much. Starting with Linda Wright. Now, I follow her on Instagram as well as pin a lot of her photos. I've used them in videos before. She owns a cashmere boutique in Paris, and she's actually Texan. So I feel like I relate to her a little bit as a expat living in Paris and adopting that Parisian style. She's obviously a little bit older than me, but I think that she really does a relaxed sense of style in a very chic way. She uses color extremely well. She layers nicely. She's so often wearing jeans, and I find that really, really refreshing. And she also is always taking photos of herself in and around Paris, which is so fun to see. It makes it feel very current and it makes you feel like you're visiting the city for a minute. So next on my list is this woman named Miroslav Duma. She's kind of like the it girl of Russian society. And I love her style because she does this sort of idea of like costume really well. She always is very true to herself, but she really is playful when it comes to dressing. I love her kind of drama. She's quite edgy. She does things like, for instance, Russian fairy princess look, the superhero look, the French spy, yet she stays really, really true to her own style. Then we have Alexis Foreman. She's got a blog called Style Memos. She's British. And I really love her style because it's very clean, it's very simple, very European, great quality fabrics. She does minimalist extremely well. Often finishes off an outfit with a really great color lipstick, and that's about it. So I find it very refreshing and very inspiring. Then we have, this woman is actually kind of new on my radar, but I really like her sense of style. It's a little bit different, I find. Her name is Nakisha Brunson, and she's actually the co-founder of a lifestyle publication called Urban Bush Babes. It's dedicated to wellness, fashion, and culture, and she's got this really sort of playful, oversized, relaxed, yet still pretty style that I find is really fun and really refreshing. And then next, one of my favorites, another American. In fact, I don't really like her as a person, but I love her style. Olivia Palermo, you've probably seen her. She is super chic. She's always dressed extremely well. She does hair and makeup as an accessory perfectly. Like what I like about her style is she looks like she could be anywhere in the world at any given moment. She lives in New York City. She's often on the front row of all the fashion shows. What I like about her style is she's very chic and simple, yet there's always one or two little things that make it really edgy and very fashion forward. So when I see her doing something over and over, I know that is going to become a trend. That's why I like watching her. We have Emmanuelle Alt. Of course, she is the French fashion icon. I'm pretty sure she's the editor of French Vogue. I've mentioned her before. She's so true to her own style. That's what makes her so interesting. She's really edgy. She's really got a great kind of rock and roll vibe going. She layers really well. She often wears all black, and I think that's why I like seeing what she's wearing, because it is often monochromatic, which I love. This other woman that I find fascinating, her name is Viviana Volpicella. Obviously, she's Italian. I think she lives in Milan. I actually don't know much about her, but I love her kind of boho chic playfulness. She wears a lot of accessories. She wears a lot of color. I feel like she really has fun with how she dresses, and she's really playful. Then we have Ines de la Fressange. We all know her. We all love her. The quintessential French woman style of dressing. Very chic, yet relaxed. She never looks like she's tried too hard. She's so true to her own style. And I feel like when I'm looking at what she's wearing, it takes me away to France. I have to admit, it makes me feel like I'm daydreaming for France, and it's easy to incorporate sort of her style of dressing into your everyday wear. Then we have one of my favorites. She's another American, Leandra Medina. She started a blog called Man Repeller, and I love her quirky sense of style, her playfulness. She's really funny if you follow her on Instagram. She doesn't take anything too seriously, and I find that so fun and so refreshing. And she's really good at putting things that you wouldn't expect to go together. And that's why I really like her style, because she really pushes the envelope and makes it really fun. Lastly, somebody else that I follow mostly on Pinterest, and this is not so much for her style, but more for her body. And that is the plus size model, Ashley Graham. I love the fact that this woman owns her curves. She shows them off. It makes me feel so good about my own curves. So sometimes I find when I'm feeling kind of crummy about the way I look, or if I feel like I look fat or whatever, I tend to start looking at what she's wearing and how tight forming her jeans are and how she really owns it. And it makes me feel so much better about myself. I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked these ideas. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Really important that you do, so I know you're liking what I'm doing. And of course, don't forget to follow me on Facebook and on Instagram for more style ideas.